Well, good morning, guys and ladies. It is July 30th, and I am going to get out here on my home lake of Lake Ammonia this morning. It's a beautiful morning, one of the first mornings we've had in a while. We don't have any rain around, which is going to be nice. The sun's going to be a little bright, but I'm going to get out here on this grass lake this morning and see if I can catch a few crappie and maybe try out some different baits. So you guys hang with me and let's see what we can get into this morning. This is like good a place as any to start, so let's get our act together this morning. Alright, guys and ladies, it is the heat of the summer, and if you caught my last episode, let me fix this camera a little bit. Kyle from ATX Lures was headed down this way, and he stopped and did some fishing with me, and he left me some new baits that I have not used. So this morning we're going to start with some of the baits that he left me, and this is the 1.5 inch, the 1.5 inch Wicked Shad. Of course, it's in my favorite color, green pumpkin and chartreuse. So guys, it is the heat of the summer here in Florida. I mean, it is hot, and it has been hot, and these fish don't want to do anything but survive the summer. So we are going to downsize to these little bitty baits this morning, and we're going to see if these little bitty baits can get us some bites. So normally I use bigger lures, but this is one time of the year where sometimes it can really pay off to downsize to a little tiny bait. So that's what we're going to do today. Let's see if we can get some of these grass fish to hit this little bitty jig. Find a few small ones, better than no fish. So we'd like to be catching some big ones. Not catching the monsters today, guys. I just hadn't found them yet. I know they're out here, but we're limited on time, so do what we got to do. Pretty little fish though. Lots of color. Okay, guys and ladies, I'm sure about now you're expecting me to start pulling some big crappie up out of this grass lake that I was in. But unfortunately, guys, you know, I had the inevitable happen. We had a hard drive crash and lost all of my footage. I mean, we lost all the footage that we have, and that's why there's been a delay getting this latest video out. So guys, we're going to talk a little bit about that. I actually had footage from that day, and then I actually went out on Lake Seminole the next day and caught a pile of fish with Captain Paul Tyre, and we went out there and just had a great day. And I thought I had a wonderful video coming up for everybody to watch, and unfortunately that just didn't happen. But I did save a tiny little bit of Livescope footage when we were catching some crappie out of one school, so I'm gonna play that for you next. However, I want you to hang around with us, because after that hard drive crash, it gave me an opportunity to think about some changes that I'm gonna be doing to the channel. We'll talk about those at the end of this video. And also, if you see behind me back here this other boat sitting in my driveway, we're going to talk about that a little bit as well. So enjoy this Livescope footage, and we'll see you in a minute. Catchable size ones. I see a couple of big ones on the back side of that stump. Ooh, it is getting hot out here already. Looks like the bigger ones right there on the back side of it. Just felt little. Again, got it. Let's see what he is. Little guy. Yep. Catch one or two of them. Alright, let's see what size they are. See if they'll want this one. Just a little guy. We're gonna let this one go. Roll up, crappie. Up at it. I see one big one right there. Come on, baby, hit it, hit it. Oh, that was a big one. Got right on top of him somehow. Oh, he had it. Oh, gosh, that was a nice one. He just nipped it. Just enough to get that hook. Oh, there you are. There you are. Right back down there. You gotta go lower. Right there. You gotta get right down in them. I'll lift it up a little bit. Oh, I just felt him. Yeah, he came after it. I'm on the stop. Go ahead. No, you catch him. Catch him. You ain't caught one of them yet. You go ahead and get one. Looks like not this one was a good one. Looks like it really bent that rod. Yeah, he felt like he was decent when he got hold of it. It's drifting. Some days when there's no wind, that's what you have to deal with. Look at that. You chasing my bait down right there. I'm looking at it. Come on. Got him. There he is. Oh, feels like a decent one. Let's see. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's a nice one. I just felt one just bumped mine. Look at the color of that one. Got a little more color on it. He's in 12 feet of water, so you know you would think they would be super deep, but even in this hot weather, there's more oxygen in shallower water. That's a nice eating size crappie, guys. Beautiful fish. Right in front of us, right there. Right there.
Oh, didn't see my bait. There it is.
Right there, looks like the majority of them. Oh man. Oh man. I can't hit the button. Turn the gain up a little bit and see if that helps us see our bait. So,
Boat spinning again. Right to him.
oh, come on, boat. Really? Look how far that boat went. I mean, it spun so far. These have been tough to catch. Only let us catch one of them.
Right there, in them.
Got one interested for a second there. Keep the boat. Got just a little too short a line. I'm sure they don't like this boat going back and forth like it's doing on their head.
Yeah, that trolling motor turning on and off.
See, they're all off to one side. See how we're not getting a good solid beam. So
Here he comes.
got him.
Nice. That's a nice one.
Decent.
Decent. Not a big one. Let's throw him back. He ran. That one looked like it came off the bottom.
He did. Came running up there. He saw it.
I'm gonna drop right back down the bottom.
Go. The small guy. We're gonna turn him loose.
Here he comes. Here he comes. You better hit it, ain't? He's chasing it.
You can tell when one's gonna eat it. Usually.
When they come fast, they're gonna hit it.
When they come up there with a purpose.
Yep. Every time. I just said 3 come up there just real slow.
I dropped that all the way to bottom, and then hopped
looks like they're in there, right here now. Oh, that is.
It is. It's like you have to, you have to get one fired up, and like I don't feel like I'm in the fish right now. I feel like they're off to one side somewhere. Okay, they're over here a little bit. You can tell. I mean, if it's not right in the beam, if you're not getting good returns. The sad thing is there's some big ones down there.
Come on,
bump it.
Get on it. Come on.
It's amazing how so many of them can just be completely inert. Just not even. I mean, those baits are all down there in those fish and nothing. They're like, we're not even gonna look at it. Let's see if I can spot more of them. It's like the boat has kind of moved forward. Let's back the boat up a little bit. That looks like the biggest one.
A little chasing it, about as big as.
biggest piece of cover. See if that gives us a different view and some different fish. So these fish look smaller. These look like little fish. Like a whole bunch of little bitty ones. See a few bigger ones down there on the bottom though. There he is. There he is. Yep. Not bad though. I mean, eating size if you
Sure.
keeping everything you wanted. I think better than that today. Nice little Seminole crappie. Tough during tough hot weather conditions. Boat moved. Lost my bait. I mean, it is hot. It is so hot that you literally have to. There are so many little bait fish down there that you can't even tell what's down there. They've got all the shad they could ever want to eat right on their head. All right, guys and ladies, let's talk a little bit about the channel, what we're going to be doing. So some of you may have noticed that I have started transitioning the name of the channel to Daylight to Dark Outdoors. You know, my son told me I should have done that right after I created the channel, but we already had it created and I didn't really want to fool with doing it at that time. But since we've lost all of our footage that we had, except for what you guys see uploaded on YouTube, I decided that while we were kind of in a break here for a week or two trying to get more video footage, that it'd be a good time to do that. So I'm slowly going to transition the name of that channel over to Daylight to Dark Outdoors. Now I'm still going to be concentrating on crappie fishing, but guys, we're going to do some other stuff as well. You guys may not see it, but you know, I love crappie fishing. I also love bass fishing. I do a lot of bass fishing, but I'm living here in Florida and I grew up here, and as that goes, I spend a lot of time in the saltwater as well, doing other kind of things, you know, catching saltwater fish, chasing all kind of stuff around in the salt. So I did not have a saltwater boat as of late. So guys, this boat here, while we were on a break from getting Livescope footage, I actually purchased a used, and it's old guys, a 2004 model 20-foot shearwater that I got a great deal on. Now this is going to be a project, guys. This is a project boat. It's in it was very poorly kept up. I don't know if you guys can see the oxidation on this hull, but it is white, oxidated really bad. The you know, it's a mess because it's been raining out here today, but a lot of the hatches are broken. A lot of the hatch covers are broke or missing. I looked down in the compartments, and the compartments are, you know, just layers of black mold. Most of the gauges don't work on the console, at least the ones that do probably aren't accurate. You know, the motor's an old motor. It's got we think around 750 hours on it. Cranked up, ran, sounded smooth, idled a little rough, but hopefully we'll get some more good hours out of that engine. But guys, it's a nice boat, and you know, I don't know if you guys are similar to me, but I love a project. So one of the things that you guys may be seeing is, I think I will start working on this boat and share some of that video as well. And once we get this thing all restored and fixed up, we're going to start sharing some of the saltwater fishing that I do with you guys as well. And we'll keep doing the crappie videos. You know, I appreciate everybody that watches my crappie fishing videos, and you know, that has just been a blessing that everybody has enjoyed them so much. And you know, I enjoy it too, and it's right here local to the house, and so we're definitely going to keep doing that. and we're gonna add some other stuff in addition to that. So guys, that's kind of what we're up to. We're gonna start expanding a little bit. I'm gonna start sharing some of my other trips with you guys for those of you that are interested in it and want to watch it. Starting off with a boat project and working on this boat and trying to get it all fixed up. I think the very first video is just going to be cleaning this thing up. I believe if we give it a good washing, a good scrubbing, learn how to buff. So I'll be doing that, learning how to buff the boat out, and we'll see how it goes. And it'll give you guys a chance to just cream me in the comments, because I am not an expert at doing any kind of boat restoration. So this is going to be new. I'm going to be learning a lot myself, and I hope you guys enjoy that as well. So we'll be seeing you. Have a great weekend, and hopefully I can get out and get you some good crappie fishing footage.